Thank you, Lepo, for having me, and of course, welcome to Kaduna State. It's been a week-long event, and gradually it's coming to an end. In less than 24 hours from now, this year's event will be over. Okay, so for some days now, especially from yesterday, where there were commissioning of projects by the Chief of the Army Staff, of course, represented in some other places. He can't be everywhere at the same time. So some of the senior personnel of the Nigerian Army were in different locations to commission these projects, which, according to them, is a show of their civil-military relations with these people at the host communities, where they have their commissions, their units, and where they have their activities being carried out. You know, and then they said the reason why Kaduna State was chosen for this year's event was because of the many formations they have in Kaduna State. And so it's part of their civil-military relations. And that was that for yesterday. But since this morning, in fact, we've been out here since like 7 a.m. to capture the other events. Of course, the first was the NADCEL Lecture, where one of the former army chiefs in the country, Lieutenant General Yahaya, was on the ground to deliver this lecture. And it was based on the soldier first concept. And for them, it's a new concept that, if gotten right from the foundation, the Nigerian Army will become a better formation. And that is why they chose that topic, where they need to train and retrain the soldiers to ensure that they have the ethics, they learn what is obtainable, especially in the world today, where you have new things coming on board, evolving each and every day, to be able to combat insurgency and all forms of criminality in whichever form they may choose to come in from. So that was the essence of that lecture. And the lecture done with was the Chief of Army Staff literary competition, where the works of art, poetry, essay competition, and artists, drawing, where you see students, even in the university, and then down to a JS1 student, 11 years old, he drew a portrait of the Chief of Army Staff, and of course that of the former Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant Colonel Ihejirika. And so, it was to appreciate these young minds and cheer them on. So it's also a way of appreciating the host community and entire Nigerian citizenry for their cooperation, while, of course, like Oliver Twist, asking for more. And after that, there was an exhibition, theme history exhibition, that was also an opportunity to showcase the equipment used by the Nigerian Army in combating insurgency in Nigeria. And so what we have going on now, if you can see behind me, that's the hall where the gala night is taking place. And it's, let's say, unwinding, where people were called, invited to come and partake of this event, to unwind for the day's activities. Let me not forget a very important part of these days' activity, which was the media chat with some senior media executives, where they gathered to put some questions to the Chief of Army Staff concerning the security of Nigeria and how best it can be managed to have people sleep with their two eyes closed and, of course, have a safer country. And so that's the rundown of what the event has looked like since yesterday, which, by God's grace, will be coming to an end tomorrow with the grand finale of activities.
Well, very comprehensive, I must say. Thank you so much, Chizoba, for sharing these details with us.